Hello, I'm so excited to be here, and I get to meet with Jane Morba, who is a life coach who also supports entrepreneurial women to find their up-leveled life, right? And find a new story and find wealth and success in their lives. And so we kind of work similarly in our own unique ways. Hi, Jane.
Hi, Kate. I'm so happy to be here.
I know. I am too. So tell me a little bit about what you're currently working on.
Oh, great. Well, this past year, I actually completed a life coaching certification. And what my whole premise is that women really be up-leveling their lives in many ways, and their freedom and their wealth and their confidence and their empowerment, right?
Exactly.
So what I'm working on now is I've been a big proponent of affiliate marketing. And so I'm working with a team right now that I'm really jazzed about, another product, and I am just up-leveling with that. And it's like a new product. It's holistic, and working with different affiliate marketers right now and bringing women on board to have them see that this is not scary. It's just a system. And if you don't have a business, you haven't created a business, you don't have time to invest in creating a program. I mean, those things are pretty complicated. You can come into an affiliate marketing team and learn and grow and build your confidence, maybe support whatever. Maybe you're a coach, maybe you're already offering something holistically. You can add something to what you're already doing. So I'm getting people to see this possibility. There's a couple of ways, right? We could talk about people who've already been coaches and really want to go into something else and getting burnt out, or people who are newbies who said, oh, how do I get visible? How do I sell?
Right. It is a way to get out there and provide a product that people might need, right?
Right. And
that's how you reach people.
Right. And all these products, these affiliate products are really are by visionaries. They're created by visionaries. They're made for people to make money and feel good about themselves and have integrity. So it's kind of a win-win. But you have to go through. But let's talk about the elephant in the room.
Okay.
There's
what is it?
The elephant in the room. It can be scary.
Yes.
If you haven't had that success.
Look, well, having business, let's just say being in business, or even the world as it is right now, it's very unpredictable. Not like life was ever really predictable, but I think we could all sink into that story that life was predictable and we kind of knew what was coming next. And really, like, that has kind of blown off the glasses, right? And life is full of all of that up and down. We could say it could be scary if we don't know how to ground and be connected in ourselves, or it could be exciting because it's like, oh my God, like anything's possible, right?
Right. Oh, I like that. Right. It's a new endeavor. Yes. We need challenges to grow.
Yes,
right?
Totally.
And Tony Robbins says that. I was listening to his CD. It's like a refresher. And the first thing he says is, if you're not excited about the next project, you're kind of dead, right?
Yes.
So we need to get jazzed up, and we need another challenge.
Yes. And I love the idea that women can have lots of different ways to start creating income for themselves, right? And what you're talking about is a real opportunity for women who aren't ready. Maybe they're moms, they've got small children, or they're in school and they don't have the time to create their own business. They want to just go create a business that they can be an affiliate in. They can learn the business. They can love the product. They can provide the service. And that allows them to feel a level of confidence and security. Yeah?
Yes, yes. And a lot of these uplines are very savvy. A lot of them are run by people in the industry or millennials. There are a lot of really smart people that are leading the way, laying down the pathway. And right now, traction marketing is really popular, Facebook Lives, and that's the team I'm on. And I've learned so much, like it pushes me, it allows me to grow. And that's what I do also with women who want to come on board my team. And I can give them a bonus of I have some skills and support in your visual branding.
Yes.
I come from a photography background. I used to be a photographer in California. I did weddings out in the West Coast, and Monterey, Carmel is a beautiful spot.
Yeah.
But I've learned, you know, from the best photographers and all, like from workshops and all, it's just about being comfortable in front of the camera. And I think we're excited about it now. And so we need to learn some of those skills so I can give people those branding and those photography elements to help them kind of get aligned to their brand. I'm not like saying I will brand you. I mean, branding is such an expression of ourselves, but we need to get clear on a few things and then step into, you know, what you're offering, and then come into an affiliate. So
tell me how you're seeing that, you know, like give me an example of a woman you've worked with who has really felt empowered by stepping into working with you.
Okay, that's good. I just recently worked with a colleague, and she's like more my age. She's creative, very creative person in the creative industry, and I noticed on her Facebook page she was hiding out. So I approached her and said, you need to stop hiding out. Let's get you, you know,
love it.
Let's come out of the shadow. I know you're super creative, but let's let people know who you are and come into this this company. And she was totally jazzed. It changed everything for her. Wow. She said she let go of the story, the relationship, the things she was processing, whatever, it's all valid.
Yes.
And she came on board, and then we designed out, you know, her banner, her story, her why, her passion. And now she's able to step in, and it's going to be a new journey. But she feels like this is fantastic opportunity.
Right.
It's a ground up. I don't have to reinvent the wheel.
Right.
And you're helping people with some holistic products. So
exactly.
That made my heart sing. So I'm approaching women more and more to have these conversations.
That's fabulous. That's fabulous. So it's like, okay. And then I work with women who are seeing success happen in their business, but they're starting to feel completely bogged down and like overwhelmed, right? Like it's happening, and then you've created this hamster wheel you feel like you have to keep running on, and you're just like, oh my God, how can I possibly stay up with this? And meanwhile, you know, the pieces of your life that you can't attend to are just sort of dropping by the wayside, and that overwhelm starts to take over. And I have really brought my work with working with anxiety, or not even necessarily knowing you have anxiety, just overwhelm, right? The overwhelm of that situation, and brought in all the tools that I've been doing with my own work, as well as work with women. When I wrote about my book, Fearless, The Art of Using Anxiety to Your Advantage, and in my programs where I help coaches, entrepreneurs realize that you don't have to subscribe to this idea of success that looks a certain way. It's kind of like you said, like creating a new story, a new version of success is kind of how I'm speaking to it, because I feel like we only have that model of what's been happening, and there's so much more room for diversity around that now, to really look at how does success work and look like and feel to you in a way that's sustainable, loving, peaceful, like creative. Like, is that possible? I think
so. That is beautiful what you're doing, because this is like this masculine feminine dance, right? And now as women, you're like the wisdom, you know, trailblazer, Kate, you know, because women, this is exciting. Like women, we're going into success, but you're saying, let's just hang on, you know, hang on, cowgirl, right? Let's do it spiritually. Let's be aligned to the divine, or let's be aligned so you're doing your success that has meaning. And
right.
That can be, that's the trend.
And you can keep your health, right? And you can
Oh,
still have a life and see your partner and your kids and your girlfriends, and like, I really
right.
think it's got to be that way in order for it to really be something that works, right?
Yeah, that's really right. Right. It's like a whole mandala. You probably have a
Yeah.
mandala. You worked with Louise Miguel, right? Like you
Mhm.
got shaman work behind you.
Yeah.
And this is like, we need that roadmap, that compass. And you can really remind women we can have success. We can do it together, collaborating.
Right.
You know,
Right.
to have success, or to, the word is to get turned on to success. Like
Yes.
that might not be a very feminine thing. Like men have that, I think, more. Men have,
Right.
crush it, go for
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. Right.
Right?
Right.
There's that language, even in, sometimes I hear it in the affiliate world. It's
That's
cool.
true. It's true. And
But we
women,
have,
it's opening. It's
yes, we're,
opening and receiving success, isn't it?
oh, right, right.
Like,
So
we don't
yeah.
have to go crush it. We just have to vibrate in a place that really receives it.
Oh, that's great. Oh, that's it. I can, oh gosh, I bet you're going to have some meditations for entrepreneurs that are receiving
Definitely.
success.
That's what I'm working on. I've got like a bunch of content I want to put together on my new website that I'm just want to have those things available so people can try them out. I want to have
Yeah.
meditations and some different audios. Put the Facebook stuff up too for people to see, because, I think people need to be able to just keep being open to seeing what other people are providing and how that can inspire and support us, right? Like, I'm
Right.
really inspired hearing about what you're doing. And if I come across some gal that is like saying, I really need something like that, but I don't even know where to start, I'm going to say, you might want to check something like this out.
Right. Like,
Right.
just something, internally, is a good product that's supporting our health and our vibe,
So
or
true.
our beauty, just so I'm not going to get distracted by what it is, but, but
Okay.
there is pathways, and they're great teams, and they're feminine. I mean, they'll be parts of the team. I know my vision is to really attract more creative women of wisdom, vibe in my team. That's what I'm attracting,
Well, and that's what I love, right? And that's kind of like our brand, right? It's like who we are and how we want to attract our tribe, because
Mm,
not everybody's going to dig my way of being, right?
right.
At all. They're going to be like, I don't know about you, Kate. Other people are going to be like, wow, I really like that. I like her energy. I like the way she speaks to things. Same for you, right? Like,
Right.
how we attract our tribe is showing up. We've got to show up and share who we are, and hopefully, our tribe finds us.
Right. Like, and that's the attraction marketing. That's why we're doing lives, right?
Yes.
And so, and we're leading the way to get more comfortable doing that. And that's what I'm learning from the younger ones, actually.
Yes.
They really have led the way. I've done affiliate marketing where I expand people a lot. That didn't seem to work so well, but by doing videos is get people to really see you and trust
Right.
you and so forth. And I mean, I go to Las Vegas like a couple of times a year when I can, and you're out in Santa Fe. And to me, there's a place by the Red Rock Canyon I love to go to, and there's a labyrinth, right? And you probably have many where you live. And it's just like, imagine just doing a retreat where you're doing success retreat and you're walking the labyrinth. Like, how do you want your business to look?
Exactly.
How do you want this to explode? And let's give ourselves permission
Right.
to design it out with some wow style. I actually have branded myself as a Dazzle Rebel. And she's coming back. Like, I would love to take women on retreats to Las Vegas to get, that's another aspect of my coaching, but I'm very committed to this. I'm all in for this.
You can't not, I don't think you can be halfway on the boat, right?
Okay.
If you want to succeed at anything, right?
Yeah.
You gotta get your feet off the dock and fully get in the boat. I don't know if you've ever been on a boat, but if you get on with one foot and one foot's on the dock, you're kind of screwed. You're gonna fall in the water. It's just not gonna work. We have to be all in. That way, the universe goes, oh, she's really serious. She wants to do this, right?
That's right. That's
Wants to
right.
attract
So How do we go all in, Kate? Like, how do we go all in as women entrepreneurs when there's a lot of busyness and everything? So we create, right? We create this space that we need to kind of get away from some distractions so we can shine and we can go all in, right?
Right. Well, okay. So I'll give an example.
Okay.
You know, today I have like a ton of things that I was wanting to work on, but I woke up and I was like really clear, go swim. Go swim, Kate. Like, don't get distracted. Don't look at your emails. Don't look at your phone. Get up, go swim. And so I did. And it was so powerful, mind, body, spirit, for me to go swim. And when I came back, I felt energized. I felt clear. I felt excited. And so just as an example, we have to keep listening to the bigger picture of what we need and want, not just the next thing on the to-do task list, right?
Right.
Because that's where we can get caught in our head and we will lose clarity. We will get more foggy the more we get just bogged down in the next thing to do. And so for me, it's about using the presence in your body is a big way to step back, right? And whether or not that looks also like connecting in sort of in a meditation, doing some clearing and calming of your mind, or even going out and being in nature, right? And getting sort of that hit of nature to kind of reset you. It can look all kinds of ways, but for me, making space in the day to continually come back to me and not just be task mastering, because I'm really good at that. I can be crazy and work all day, all night. Does it mean I'm being really efficient? No. Does it mean I'm being super creative and effective? No. In fact, it's the opposite. I'm just not going to be on my game if I'm stuck in doing everything like it's the next task. I've got to bring my A game, which is all of me, right? My full presence, my clear mind, I'm embodied, I'm here in my body, and I'm connected spiritually in a way that serves me. Then I'm really all here.
Wow, that sounds awesome. I mean, it really is a new framework to do this game and this life now, because I know I've been burnt out. I have certainly been burnt out, and that is why I even like this type of, entrepreneurial life, because you can control really your rhythms.
Yes. Right? If you choose to stay aware and do it well, right? That's the trick. Because that's where I think, fear comes in, and then we're task mastering. And then we're under the pile, let me out.
Right. So, really the hour of power in the morning, all those things are the intentions, personal growth, but that's not the only thing. Like, we really got to also, come in, lean in, move forward, and learn those sales skills, learn how to feel rejected. That's part of all that. But it's I think a nice combination.
Yeah. Well, and what I'm loving the most really is this thing of making time to socially connect. So when I can meet with people like you and really connect and relate and support each other, like, to me, that is just as important as handling the next thing on my to-do list.
Yes.
Because it energizes me. It excites me. It opens my heart. I feel like, yes, this is why I'm doing it. It's not just for like my own little world. I want to like support others, and I want to be a part of what they're doing. You know?
Yeah, that is true. Like, we need to get away from just being, we have this video option now to like have these interviews, and I'm so happy to meet you. Like, that's how I met you. You were doing videos, and I just said, I want to meet you.
I know. It was awesome. I know. And we had a great visit, and now we get to be here, and I want to do it again for sure and check in a while, and we can talk about, what's shifting or changing for us.
I mean, you're on a pulse. You're on a big pulse, and I see and feel that. Like, you're supporting women to keep that wisdom, that power in this, world where it can take away from our intuition, right?
Yeah.
Everything is numbing us. Like, we don't need to be numbed.
Right.
We need to be alive and enlived, I guess. Yeah.
Right. Like, that's like, I mean, I feel like part of us being pulled to do our own businesses in our different ways is part of listening to that desire to create and to express who we are through our work and be of service. And so, yeah, I think it is really important, because if we just go and then get stuck in that old model of success, we are going to get burned out. We are going to get lost about, why the hell am I doing this?
Right.
It's like so easy to go there. So we have to look at what are the sustainable have-tos that we do every day out of love and presence, right?
Right. I like that. I like that a lot. It's a place that we're really present and conscious doing our business. I'm sure we all had experience of doing things and we burnt out. And that contrast is actually good information.
It is.
Don't want to do that anymore.
It is. I've been there and done that myself, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. That's why the yoga's good.
Right.
Exercise, moving the body, dance, meditation, and all those things. But to set the tone for your availability for the business.
Right.
Or actually, there's a word I've been interested in using. It's called Femifest. Ooh. Like, Femifest business. Like, it's the word biz. I like using the word biz than business. Like, I just like to feminize this experience.
I like it. That's nice. I like that, Jane.
Yeah.
Well, this was awesome. Thank you so much for joining me today. And I wish you the best in the work you're doing and helping touch lives and encourage empowering women to step up.
Thank you. Thank you so much for this time and this conversation. I really appreciate it. Thanks for the wisdom that you impart in the world. And I'm sure we're going to see each other again. I really appreciate this.
And if people want to reach you, Jane, how would they reach you?
They would just go to my website, janemorba.com, or my Facebook page, which is Jane Morba, but it's J Morba, and just private message me.
Okay, great. Maybe you can put that in the link in the comments below so people can reach you, okay?
Awesome.
Awesome. Okay. Yay. All right. Have a great rest of your day.
Thank you. You too.